Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another video review. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Core Class Megatron. So starting off with the packaging, we can see Megatron there in the box. Of course, you got Kingdom War for Cybertron there, ages 8 and up, Hasbro there, Transformers Generation Text logo, as such as Takara Tommy, and then of course you got Megatron's name right there. And look, of course on the side it says Core Class. I still remember getting Optimus Prime as the first Kingdom figure, and that was really fun. As we can see here, this is the 13th figure, and on the back here we can see that he transforms in 12 steps. Of course you can see him in vehicle mode as well as robot mode. You got Megatron there, Decepticon symbol there, words and stuff, barcode and yada yada yada, and of course you got another Transformers Generation Text logo as well as the War for Cybertron trilogy. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this guy open and see how cool he really looks. And here we have Megatron in alt mode right here, or vehicle mode. I think they demonstrate him as alt mode. But first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and take a look at vehicle mode. So as far as vehicle mode is concerned, it has literally no wheels in this mode. But it is smooth to roll, where you could go like this. But it literally has no wheels. You can see his head and everything there. But the cool thing about this thing is that this turned up here can turn. It can really do a 360 as well. It does have some really good paint work on this figure as well. This does kind of remind me of the Earthrise Megatron from the things I've seen. But I do want to get that Megatron soon, because my Earthrise Optimus Prime needs someone to, kind of fight against. So that's going to be Earthrise Megatron and probably Siege Megatron. And a lot of my viewers have always been asking me to do a Megatron review. And when the MPM Megatron review came out, they were quite excited about it. I'm pretty sure they'll be excited about this one. So the turret can go up. Well, it can come off, but we don't really want to do that. So then it can go side to side and stuff like that. It's really good. Here's the front view of the figure. Of course, you can see some gap right there. You can see, but it's really not noticeable, especially from up here and to the side. It's really good, and either way, it's a really fun figure to mess with. But the treads are really nicely done, sculpted quite well. You can see some detail on the side of the tank here and there. There is quite a bit of some detail. There really is. And it's really good sculpted. You can see where his legs are, his feet, and everything like so. You can see the gun here and his blaster right there. But yeah, it's a really good figure. It goes side to side, like I've said. I have had some difficulties because it kept going forward and stuff like that this entire turn. It was a pain in the butt to transform, I'll tell you what. But let's go ahead and get into transformation, shall we? So first things first, you want to go ahead and take the weapon off here. So we'll go ahead and put that aside. And then what you're going to want to do is kind of loosen these sides up, these bits here. And you want to kind of move it to a point where here, you kind of got to get it loose there. So that we have one leg there. It's really quite simple, these legs. Oh, well, that was not supposed to happen. Let's see, what did I do here? I did something. Oh wait, I think it's supposed to go right there. There we go. So then you got one leg. I guess you gotta be kind of gentle with these legs here. But then what you're gonna want to do here is you want to kind of loosen this front section just a bit. Then we can finally unravel the arms here and there. And then let's see what else. It's quite hard to see just a bit. We can go on ahead and put the treads back there. It will kind of peg in the back. You want to kind of line his head up if you want to. It really ain't too big of a deal. So I think that's one arm right there. Yeah, that's one arm right there. You just gotta turn them around. This one, it does kind of have something different. You got to turn the hand, and then we have to flip the cannon around. And then there's Megatron, transformed into robot mode. But to make sure that he is accurate, we got to put the gun here in the back if you want to. He can also hold it, but to me it's quite accurate having it right there. It makes it a bit more accurate. But this is really cool. I love how Hasbro designed this figure. We can go ahead and take a closer look. The head sculpt is quite nice. Oh wait, that is not fully transformed. I forgot to turn the waist all the way around. And now he's fully transformed. But this figure is quite nice. It really is worth the $10, and he has got some weight to him, really. He's got more weight to him than those other core class figures. The waist is really nicely done. The cannon's nicely done. The chest, everything looks pretty good. And his, articulation's pretty good with this figure, too. But, yeah, you can really mess around with this. I think a blast effect will work with this as well. But I cannot wait to get that arc. That's going to be really cool to add to the collection. But yeah, that's really cool. And the bad thing about this figure I don't like is how big the backpack is with this thing. I mean, it really is no shock with a core class figure that the backpack will be accurate or small. But it would have been really cool if they could have flapped the treads down on each side to kind of make that backpack less big. But overall, he does stand quite well, really. He really does stand up. Really nicely done. Sorry for the wrinkles in the table. I mean, trying to figure out how to transform this thing and like everything like so. But that's roughly about it in today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this review. Be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you guys don't miss another one of my reviews. But yeah, I'd say I rate this figure 7 out of 10. But anyways, guys, that's roughly about it for today's episode. Thanks for watching.